everybody, and welcome to Night at the Movies. I'm Greg Fitzgerald.
And I'm Peter Harbert.
Well, this weekend at the box office sure is a mixed bag. First up, we have SimCity 2, A Day to Kill For, directed by Robert Rodriguez and Frank Miller. Despite great expectations, this sequel was basically a rehash, relying on the success of the first film.
Expectations aside, I think Mickey Rourke and Rosario Dawson delivered grade A performances. This was a loyal adaptation, and the movie delivered arresting visuals. Also, during the movie in the theater, my wife gave me a hand job, so I particularly loved the film.
Now, Peter, you would agree that a good film has a good narrative, but this film was mostly style. It had no substance. And Ava Green, whom I love, couldn't save this film. It was a 2-hour-long disaster.
I don't know, I'm going to have to disagree with you, Walt. I really like the film. I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt did a great job, and I really think it was a loyal adaptation of the graphic novel. Not to mention that 20 minutes into the film, my wife surprised me by sticking her hand down my pants and touching my penis a bunch of times.
I just expected more from this franchise, okay? It was completely derivative. And the terribly written dialogue, it was downright distracting, Peter.
I didn't mind the dialogue at all.
Of course,
I didn't mind the dialogue at all, because as I said, I was getting a hand job there. It was really great. We had great seats, last row in the theater. It lasted 6 minutes. And it was exciting because we thought we were going to get caught, but we didn't.
Peter, you're not actually just going to sit there and tell me you thought this was a good film.
No, okay, the film was quite terrible. It really was. But I got a hand job during it. I can't ignore that. It made me love the film. It really did. My wife did a terrific job. And not to brag, but I returned the favor by fingering her during the credits.
Okay, well, at least you agree that this was a terrible film.
Yes, it was quite terrible. That being said, I really liked it.
Yeah, well, you can't give a movie a good review just because you got a hand job during it.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Have you ever gotten a hand job?
Of course I have. It's fine.
It's fine. They're fantastic. They're much better than sex.
Excuse me? Hand jobs are completely derivative.
Oh, come on.
Sex
Walt.
is much more
Come on,
You're
but
living in the new world.
But
I'm
it's
in the
dirty.
classic
It's dirty
world.
and cool.
Oh, it's dirty. I guess we just have to
Agree to disagree.
agree to disagree.
Once again. Agreeing to disagree.
Bottom line for this reviewer, SimCity 2 was a disappointing sequel that had barely passable dialogue and predictable storytelling.
Bottom line for me, big thumbs way up. This movie was so boring it inspired my wife to give me a hand job in a sold-out theater on 2 p.m. on a Saturday. Also, I'd like to apologize to the ushers in Theater 4 and Regal Cinemas in Summit, New Jersey.
Why is that, Peter?
Because I came all over the seats.